So, why is user training critical? There's an IT saying, right, about your systems, and it's garbage in, garbage out. So, if you don't have good data that you put in there, you're not going to get anything out of it you can use. Who's putting the data in? Now, there's a big chunk of it might be coming from your machines, and AI is going to raise that percentage a little higher. Where you're, if it was 20% before, it might be 40% now, but the other 60% is still coming from manual entering of the data. And if I'm manually entering the data and I don't have operators that are trained, what happens? One, I get bad data, I get no data, or I have to create a new position that's administrative only, where all of the guys and gals that are working in my maintenance department doing all the equipment repairs are writing things down on paper and handing it to one person to do data entry because they don't understand the system. Now, I've seen this happen multiple times where they train everybody in this one class for 4.5 hours, and then they train super users, and their job is to train the trainer, and then they go out and train the people. And it doesn't work the way they think it does. And it requires much more ongoing support, right? Our maintenance people, while they are extremely gifted and they are very smart, this is not one of the more important parts of their job. And a lot of times these systems are not real user friendly and they're not very well integrated or intuitive, so they don't have to go through a book every time they have to sit down. So if you don't take the time to train them up front, you're going to end up not getting the efficiency or the value out of the system you paid for on the back end. And that's going to be one of the bigger problems. I'm going to say that was probably in the top three of the larger problems or the main problems that any CMMS system has when it comes to value realization of the money you spend to get a maintenance system in place.